We're at Virginia Tech, and that means it's time for Enter Sandman. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. The Hokies will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. Off-play action on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Brown wants to pass. Right on the money. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
It's on target and complete. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting three and starting this game off on the right foot.
So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Offense gets set for second down. He might want another play. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play.
Breaks into the open. Down across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Hokies in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 43. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Plucks it out of the air. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to sneak it. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Looking left. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both team's made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get them on the ground quickly.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Sets up the screen. Inside the 35. There he goes! Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Slips a tackle. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Smashes, just shedding tackles. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The give to the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Trying play action. Using the quick game. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind it.
And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding first and goal. What do most people do on first and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game one, now a touchdown catch in game two. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Hokies moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Off play action. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Jackson gonna throw it. He's got him. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tempo in overdrive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Casey. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On second and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
At the 45 on his way. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Brown wants to pass. Bringing the heat. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And that's a first down.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football back.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back on the option, the give. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We check it. Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Brown will throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page. And you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Oh, he got loose. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Minutemen. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Flips it out in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Snags a quick pass on the left, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. It's complete to the right. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the run. Makes his man miss. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Brown wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The RPO, it's complete. Turning it on. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. A first down run in the red zone. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UMass. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Brown will throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Rushes on him, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, he's
loose. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
no mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They send the tight end in motion. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on 1st down. It's 2nd in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this 3rd down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
He's got him still on his feet. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
From the gun. Touchdown, Hokies! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the first down, still moving. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. One more play to pad the stats. DB's right up on the receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If